Hello, Cancer. How are you doing? We're going to do a general little forecast for you guys for the next 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, we are going to look at the current person that you're dealing with, and then we're going to look at new things coming in. Okay? If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Keep in mind that is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, okay? So anyway, let's take a little vibe check here. Let's take a vibe check. We're going to see how the energies are behaving between you and the person that you're dealing with. Both of these decks just said no, so how about this one? Vibe check for Cancer Universe. How are the energies behaving between Cancer and the person they're dealing with or interested in or connecting with? Let's just see here. Vibration check. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, could be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. Could be anybody. Oh, man, I really feel like the door's closing on this right here. Okay? The door's being shut. That cycle's done. Okay? Now, of course, you could kick it back open if you want. I know at least one Cancer here has probably kicked that door open a couple of times. But the universe is saying, okay, that cycle's done. Slamming the door on that, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 2 more. Okay, the Emperor reverse could be an Aries for some of you. Boom, Knight of Pentacles reversed. All right. Yep, 8 of Cups. You're walking away from this here, aren't you? All right, definitely an incomplete cycle. Definitely feels like there's a lot of unfinished business, but especially for those of you who this has been an on and off type thing. And I know that's not everybody, but it really feels like you're not really wanting this, okay? But, I mean, there is unfinished business. There is an incomplete cycle. This right here can very easily either indicate or create that type of on and off type of thing where this has happened more than once for some of you. Others of you, though, if you give into this energy right here, it'll turn into an on and off type thing. And if you ever come to me for a personal reading and you say, I've been on and off with this person, big red flag, big red flag. I'm just going to tell you my personal experience and my personal life, the thousands of clients that I've worked for and read for, and everybody I've observed in my personal life. I've never seen on and off become on, pick up, and be successful. Okay? On and off can turn on and just stay incredibly toxic from what I've seen. Okay? I'm not saying it's impossible. That's just my experience. Okay? But either way, though, it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, but walking away from this. It's done. You have no choice. Okay? I do still think you keep an eye on this person, though, don't you? The person you're dealing with here is making a head-over-heart decision. They don't want the drama, okay? I think y'all are both watching each other. You have Page of Cups reversed. They have Page of Wands reversed. Again, could be a fire sign. I have 2 Aries cards here. I have Scorpio and Libra, okay? Aries, Scorpio, and Libra, but it could be anybody. This is a final decision here, okay? There's no more game plan. There's no more, for those of you who have repeated this a couple of times, there is no more doing this again. Others of you, this is a final decision, and you've been in situations like this before, and you're like, no, I'm not going through that with this person, You're losing feelings here. Now, you're a water sign, so you always have some sort of feelings, okay? It's it indicates a lot when you go completely numb. There's always some sort of feelings, even if it's anger or whatever. There's always some sort of feeling here, but you're losing a lot of feelings, and you're really, really not wanting to open up and express your feelings to this person. Not really. Could be a third-party situation for some of you, but it looks to me like this is a final decision to go ahead and put a stop to this, and that looks very, very, very point blank here. There's not a whole lot left to say about that, okay? So, Well, I guess let's look at the most likely outcome here. Let's see if this is going to continue or if somebody's going to try to repeat this cycle. Let's see. Most likely outcome and the best advice. Okay. Looks like a final decision on my part, but one, the other, or both of you could always wake up one morning with a wild hair up your ass and say, you know what, I'm going to try it again. You know? Or, well, I don't know, man. Let's just see. Let's just see. Three of Pentacles. Okay. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Six of Cups reversed. Still hanging on to that grudge. The Hierophant. Oh, man. All right. So, okay. It looks like there is a lot of energy here. Hang on. I'm going to clarify that 8 of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, because this could be another attempted reconciliation to repeat this cycle, because I do see that 8 of Cups reversed. And the Knight of Cups is reversed. Okay, so I don't see actual attempting reconciliation here. I don't. But I do see this is going to take a minute for you to actually be able to move on from, okay? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not one of those types of people who just says, suck it up, buttercup, and move on. No, it's much easier said than done. Okay, and the reason being is because you can pretend to move on all you want, but universe doesn't respond to what you appear to be doing. Universe responds to what's really happening in here. I mean, you can blow smoke up anybody's ass that you want, and you could be very successful at that, you know? That's not what universe responds to. Universe doesn't respond to what people think. Universe responds to what's really happening in here, okay? So that's why I tell you, hey, that's okay. That's normal, you know? So it looks like it is going to take a minute for you. And it looks like you're still clinging on to this grudge for a little bit too. I don't really see you finding happiness right away, but I do see you holding on to the faith that everything is going to be fine one of these days. In the meantime, I see you focusing most of your energy on work and finance, and nothing wrong with that. That's a good place to focus your energy right now as you are healing. Okay, don't forget that part. The best advice here is don't make a solid decision yet as to where you're going to go in life. Okay, just kind of leave the door open. Take your hands off the wheel. Let universe show you which way to go. Okay? I know as soon as we begin a new cycle in life and end an old cycle, we want to jump straight into, all right, this is what I'm doing. You know, we want to start a brand new life right away. Don't do that just yet. Just kind of take your hands off the wheel and say, okay, universe, you show me what I need to do. Just show me. Just show me. You know what I mean? Now, don't focus too much of your energy on, well, okay. Again, it's gonna take a minute to move on from, okay? So I'm not saying just don't think about it, but try to figure out how much of my time am I spending reflecting on the past negatively, okay? It's very important that you constantly monitor your thoughts and your emotions, because as you're moving forward, which you are, even if it feels like you're standing still, as you're moving forward, whatever vibrations you're casting out is carving out the energetic pathway moving forward. So if you're spending most of your time thinking back on all the time that you wasted and all the horrible things this person said and how could they do this to me and this, that, and the third, you're carving out that energetic pathway moving forward, okay? And it's very, very likely if you focus too much of your energy on that stuff, okay, too much of it, then you could very easily end up accidentally attracting a new situation into your life that very much complements that, okay? So just monitor your thoughts and your emotions at all times. Figure out what you learned from this. There is nothing in your life that cannot be a learning experience if you don't open yourself up to it, okay? All right, now we're going to look at new things coming in, okay? What are the new things coming in for Cancer Universe? This is for new things coming in. New connections coming in here. Ooh, Ace of Cups just showed its face. Ooh, see? Oops, well, it's in the reverse right there, but it still showed its face right here, indicating to me something definitely is wanting to come in here. Okay, Knight of Cups reversed, though. Knight of Cups reversed. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. King of Pentacles. All right. King of Swords reversed. Whoever this is right here, I think you're a little bit wary of this person here, okay? Whoever this new person is, there's something about this person that feels like you get a weird vibe from them. You know, this person may be very, very charismatic, possibly. I don't know, though, because this King of Swords is reversed, but the King of Pentacles is upright. High Priestess reversed. This person could come across like just looking from the surface level like real responsible, very charismatic, you know, your typical normal everyday person, but something feels funny about them, okay? Something feels really, really weird. Now, here's the thing when I always tell you guys to distinguish the difference between your ego and your intuition. Now, what is that feeling really coming from? Are you genuinely picking up on something? Or are you letting your past traumas get in the way and mislead you? That's the question here. I'm not 100% sure. It could be past trauma related because the High Priestess is in the reverse, okay? But for whatever reason, I think you're a little bit reluctant to move forward with this new person here, okay? You're still very, very heavily guarded. Again, most of the time we enter into a new connection before we have completed the healing process. Some people never even begin the healing process before they enter into something new. You know what I mean? But I really think that you're thinking about this here, but you keep feeling this sense of having your guard up here, okay? And it's kind of irritating this person, to be honest with you. They're a little bit annoyed with it. Again, and I think that may be what you're picking up on, okay? And you have to understand that there's this unsuspecting person, you know, stepping into your life, and you're coming across a little bit weird to them. They're coming across a little bit weird to you, and that's creating static between the two of you. And you're both responding to each other. You know, and I've experienced that with cancers many, many times before. And it starts this very disharmonious exchange of static between the two of us, you know, and at the end of the day, neither one of us could actually have any bad intentions, but we're both responding to each other's weird vibes, you know, and then it all goes downhill from there, you know. But let's look a little bit more at this person, see what their true intentions are. Make sure they're trustworthy. Make sure they're not trying to play no games with you. Let's just see if I can pull this person's energy apart. What's this person's true intentions, universe? What are they? This new person's true intentions. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So I do think that they have every intention of you know, eventually coming together and connecting with you and having a successful connection with you. But again, right now they're a little bit reluctant to open up. They're a little bit scared to open up. This is kind of like that wait, I'm going to wait for you to make the first move. You know, I'm looking for a green light that this is okay. And they're looking for that in you too. And neither one of you are really getting that from each other, you know. Could be a Pisces, also have Sagittarius. I think they really want to move kind of fast. They want to move fast, but they're waiting for the green light, you know. They're not just going to come sweep you off your feet and whisk you off into the wilderness. It ain't going to work like that. They want to, but not until they get the okay, the energetic okay. Like they're looking for some sort of like Ace of Swords moment, even though I don't have the Ace of Swords here. But they're still looking for that, okay, all right, the door's open, I got the green light. And then they want to move fast with this, but they're still not 100% sure what you want. Does that make any sense? I'm noticing something similar to this pop up for a lot of people here lately. I wonder if it has something to do with some celestial events, or there's very similar energy to this that have come up for a couple of the signs so far. Could be a Libra. I have Libra, Pisces, and Sagittarius. So they're not really making a decision right now. They're waiting for the green light. Okay, well, what's the best advice? What's the best advice for Cancer in this situation, universe? Best advice. What's the best advice? Do. What's the best advice? Okay, the Tower in the reverse. Don't be jumping the gun and don't be jumping to conclusions. Again, I think a lot of this, y'all, is, you intuitively feel that something's funny, but here's the thing. If we don't distinguish the difference between our ego and our intuition, I don't care how intuitive you are. If you haven't made that definitive distinction, then it's real easy, especially if you're unhealed. It's really, really easy for the two to get intertwined together. You know, the intuition tells you one thing, and then the unhealed heart and mind jump to conclusions and start getting paranoid, you know? So I think that it's kind of a mixture between the two. You feel something's a little bit funny, but I don't really know if you're 100% accurate as to actually what that something is. I don't think this person has any bad intentions. I really don't. Okay? A lot of it, I think, is trauma-based from the past situation. 2 more shuffles here. Okay, 7 of Swords. All right. So it's time to start a new cycle. Open up slowly, okay? Open up slowly. Right now, I think you need to form a psychological connection with this person, okay? With the Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed. Could be a Gemini for some of you. I also have Scorpio, but don't end this right now. Don't end this right now, but just kind of open up slowly. Open up slowly. And I know, again, I just got done telling Gemini something similar to this. I know that this is a challenge. Every single one of us, I don't care who you are or what your sign is, we have challenges that come along with our energies, our signs, and our elements, okay? It's up to you as an individual to identify those challenges and work to overcome them, or we're not making any progress, you know? So I really do think that you're going to have to try to think as logically as possible on this and try to put the emotions to the side just for now. Just for now, okay? I'm not saying be all logical. I'm also not saying be all emotional. We need to develop that balance, okay? And this is one of those types of situations where your emotions are, your heart is damaged right now. It's hurt from the past still. So we can't be letting that make decisions for us because it doesn't really know what's going on. It's not even functioning right now because it needs to heal. See what I'm saying? So when we have this healthy balance between heart and mind, then that's how we know, okay, well, which one should I listen to? Right now, it's not time to listen to the heart because the heart's hurting. It's time to make a psychological connection with this person. I would stick around for a little bit. I would definitely stick around for a little bit, Cancer. Do the best that you can to keep your head on straight. This is a new cycle. You've completed an old cycle, and you're starting a new one. And that sounds cute on paper. It does. But a lot of times people fail to understand that new cycles mean new experiences, okay? New people, new types of situations, things that you're not accustomed to. You know how easy it is to get comfortable with a toxic cycle? I don't care how toxic or not toxic it is. I learned this living under a bridge for 6 months. You can get comfortable in any position. Oh, yeah, you can. It's real easy, you know? So this is going to be something new that is not like anything that you've experienced before. And it's going to be nerve-wracking. It's going to be scary. It's going to be outside of your comfort zone. That's a good thing, okay? That's a good thing. Give it a chance and adjust to it, okay? So anyway, I do feel like that was your message. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who continue to show up and show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every day. I greatly appreciate it. It makes my job worthwhile, y'all. Anyway, don't forget to look in the description box of this video for information on how to schedule personal readings. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.